We're streaming. It's lunchtime. If I keep doing these at lunch, I'm going to call it Lunchtime Live. It's kind of catchy, right? Lunchtime Live. Welcome to Lunchtime Live. I'm stalling because I don't know when the actual stream is going to hit you guys, but what I'm thinking about doing today is doing a little bit more with Magic's Music Maker, because it's just this program I got. I'll show you the ad, or the product I actually bought. I think it's the best deal of the century. At Best Buy, they have Samplitude. This Magic's Music Maker plus Samplitude Music Studio for $30, and it's a digital download. And I got that. I had experience with the company Magic's. I use them for other things in the past, and I like them. But I like experimenting with music production software. I'm a DAW junkie, so I got two pieces of software here for $30. And Music Maker Plus is what I want to open now, unless you guys want me to do something else. And I just want to show you how many really good sounding plugins this thing comes with. Plus, it can accept third-party VSTs too. All right. Is it going to open or what? There we go. All right. I turned off all third-party VSTs, and I downloaded all the additional content that I get. Just go to New Project. And then if you go to a plus up here, hit a plus on any one of the tracks, you have all these really good sounding synths and stuff. So let's go to analog synth and go to basses. Tons of presets. Let's see what we got here. Like, don't let the name of this program fool you. Magic's is a pro company. And they've been making Samplitude. Actually, I don't know if they originally made Samplitude. They probably bought Samplitude. But they're in the pro market, so they make good stuff. And I just love finding these like clearance bin, like obscure deals of music software where you get some really good sounding stuff. So let's just go through a couple more of the presets. These are arpeggiated bass sound. Is there a filter here? I want to open up that filter. Yeah. Well, here's a velocity filter. There's a low pass. I guess that's a filter. Let's turn up the volume. I messed up the title of the stream. Sorry. I actually meant to update this and call it Lunchtime Live, but whatever. I'll change it later. Isn't that a great sounding synth, though? Listen to that. Great sounding effects. I don't think you could use this synth in any other program, though. You have to use it in Magic's Music Maker, which is, it's okay. You know, it's a sequencer, and you can have some fun with it. Like, you know, it comes with cool drums. So let's see if there's any cool drums we want to use. All right, let me just drag that into a track and loop it and play it with the arpeggio. Sounds good. All right, let's see what else we got in that VST. So I think you hit the gear now to open the instrument back up. Yeah. And let me pop open the chat. If you guys want to put anything in the chat, go for it. I am happy to chat with you fine people. Let me open the chat. Restream chat. I'm not exactly sure how to make it so my name is not Restream in the chat. Let me see. There's settings. Restream IO. Reply commands. Appearance. Anyway, my name in the chat is Restream, I guess. All right, let's play with some more plugins. All right, let's record something. All right, let's see how easy it is to quantize this. I forget. Okay, it's we are working in Magic's Music Maker if anybody's joining us, and you might be wondering why. Because I bought it for like $15 basically, and I just wanted to see how fun it was to use. All right, so I think if we now they are all selected, so I think I just hit Q, and I think that did it. So let's shorten up this and bring it over here. And then can we duplicate it? Control D, I think, is duplicate. There we go. All right, here's all the cool instruments that we have. Drum engines, jazz drums, lead synth, pop drums. This, and by the way, this Revolta 2 synth, this is an old school plugin that sounded good 12 years ago and still sounds good now. Let's try this lead synth, though. Let's bring it in here. Oh, it came with a pre-made recording. Let's hear how that sounds. It doesn't really fit with my bass line, but let's... Try again. Cool. So I think I could just hit Q. Nope, I have to actually open the editor to quantize. Oh, and I don't hit Q. Q apparently opens the effects. So I think I have to hit this. I wish I could... Okay, Control Q. So let's try Control Q from this screen. And I don't know if that did anything. Let's open it up and see. Nope, it did not quantize them. So let me just hit Control Q from here. Nope. If I hit Q there, that does it. All right, whatever. Magic's Music Maker. Let's hear how everything sounds together. Okay, so I can't drag a track onto, or I can't drag an instrument onto a track while the song's playing. So there's definitely limitations, but you could still have fun. And this apparently has... When I drug that VST onto a track, or not VST, when I drug that instrument onto a track, it has this MIDI section already programmed in. Let's see what this sounds like. If I really wanted to impress people, like people just coming onto the stream, I would do this. Watch. Pretty good, huh? Never took a lesson. All right, let's use the piano, though, and let's get rid of that MIDI event, though. And let's see how things sound with the rest of the song. Oops, I turned looping off. My bad. Let's try again. And of course, it didn't record it properly. I just would like a count in. I wonder if there's a count in on the metronome anywhere. Let's look for if we could find out how to do that. That would make life easier. Let's go to settings, maybe program settings. Anything on the metronome? No, I don't see anything in there. Audio MIDI. No, nothing on the metronome. It does have a lot of features in the settings section. So it's pretty legit of a program. But I want to want some metronome settings here. And it does not look like I'm going to be able to get that. You can't always get what you want. What's this? What are these up here? MIDI editor, video, spectrum visualizer. Hopefully that will do it. I don't know if I have to quantize that. Let's see how it sounds. Oh, it's also playing the piano. It's playing the piano and the synth. Why is it playing the piano? That is interesting. I do not want it to play the piano. I don't know how to make it stop playing that piano. Well, that's one way. Wow. All right. Program's a little jacked up. All right, that's Magic's Music Maker. Why don't we open up Ableton again? If you have any questions, put them in the chat. Tell me what DAW you would like to see, and I'll see if I have it. All right, let's go to sounds here in Ableton after things stop spinning. And let's go to maybe guitar plucked. What's this basic goose henge? It's interesting. Cool thing about Ableton's browser is it does sample. Our preview, you could hear what you're getting before you start, which is cool. I think that's cool. Let's bring some drums in, though. You definitely need some drums. Let's turn on import or record quantization, 16th note. It just makes things easier, but let's go to here. And what is quantize in Ableton? It is Control U, same as Magic's Music Maker. Let's see if we can put a cool compressor on that and beef up those drums. So let's go to Audio Effects. Go to Dynamics. Let's see what glue does to the whole drum bus here. Is it only going to go on the kick, or is it going to go on everything? That I don't know. Okay, it's going on everything. That's with it on. This is with it off. Yeah, it gives it more snap. That's cool. I'll keep it. Cool. And let's see what else we got now. Let's go to sounds. How about brass? 80s VCO brass. Yeah, just bring that in there. Let's get rid of these audio tracks. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Damn, I think I'm doing pretty good on first try on these. Yeah, I really like Ableton for getting down ideas. It's great for just putting these clips together. Let's throw a pad in there. Let's go to sounds. I typically don't like the pads because there's too much going on, like the preset pads, but I just want something chill. See, there's too much. All right, let me bring this in and hopefully there's a cutoff macro. And that'll, okay, good. All right, let's do it. Yeah, nice and chill. Still a lot of stuff going on the low end, but... All right, let's try it. All right, let's try this one. See if we can automate the cutoff. There we go. Man, whoever left the live stream just missed this, and I think this is really cool. All right, so this synth is Wavetable. I just opened up the devices. Sounds good. I'm going to save that. Liking that live set. All right, let's see what else we got. New live set. I am enjoying Ableton. All right, so let's go to analog, piano, and keys. Let's just see what this guy sounds like. Of course, it's not going to sound like a piano because it's an analog synth, but let's try that guy. Damn. Let's try something else here. I want your feedback too. Let me ask you this. I bought this. I'm debating if I should return it. It's cool. It's the Minilog Korg analog synth. It's my first analog synth. And I just expected it to sound like any analog synth, to just sound more gritty and real than anything I'm getting out of these DAWs and any VSTs. But I think what happened is the VSTs got so good that I'm not longing for this. I never even knew, like I've had it too good basically with the VSTs that when I went to this, I'm like, what's so special? So I'm not feeling, like if this thing just rumbled me and like I felt the analogness just spewing into me, I would be more excited. But it's cool and it's fun to play with knobs and you do get lost in it. And I like making cool sounds, but I'm not a sound designer. And I've played with enough VSTs that this is just not as impressive as I thought it was going to be. So let me know your thoughts on that if you think I should return it. I'm not going to do like an Elon Musk and be like, if we'll do a poll and if a million people say I should do it, or whoever wins says I'll do it or not. No, I'm not going to do that. I would like your feedback though. All right. Let's see what else we got here. I think I'm going to just shut up and play for a little bit. I will say one thing. People ask me, why don't I play in different keys? Why am I always playing in C? Because I like playing the white keys. They're easy to play. That's the main reason. see how this turned out. VJ Beach says, I see on Best Buy have Mixcraft 9 recording studio on special too. Yes. I bought Mixcraft too. I don't think I bought it from Best Buy, but that's another one like Magic's Music Maker and Samplitude. It's a no-brainer. Just buy it and F around with it. Mixcraft is cool. Mixcraft was known as like the garage band for PC back when there was no like garage band equivalent for PC, like something easy. But Mixcraft has come a long way, and I think it's badass software, and it comes with a bunch of cool instruments. And once you buy Mixcraft, I got like an insane deal from Mixcraft to upgrade to the Pro Studio for like, it was like $20 to upgrade to the $150 version. So there is really cool upgrade paths too once you get the base version, and it's a no-brainer. Let me see how much they're selling it for actually. Oh my God, I just drew a blank. Mixcraft 9. Oh no, 9? No. Dude, I think you could find deals for Mixcraft 8. Actually, that's not too bad of a price. I think I've seen it for like 16. But that's 8. That's the version even before 9. Okay, here's version 9 for 50. I've gotten it much cheaper. I think I've gotten it for 20. And then they sent me an upgrade to go to Pro for like another 20 at some point. It wasn't like the next day, but I got the whole Mixcraft upgrade path, probably both programs for under $50. So I would look for that. But yeah, man, Best Buy has Uncommonly good deals sometimes. But then see, look at this. Magic's Music Maker Premium Edition, $129. Forget it. No way. Like, why would I do that when I could get the Plus version? Where was it? The Plus version plus Samplitude for $30. And you know, Magix is going to send you an upgrade to the Premium for almost nothing. So I like starting off low and then waiting for the manufacturer to send me an upgrade deal that I can't refuse. That's kind of like my MO. Cool, man. All right, let's see what we got going here. Did I not have my screen up the whole time I was doing that? I can't remember. I was trying to basically show you screenshots from Best Buy, but all right, whatever. I'm learning. Anyway, let's go back to this. And here's why I'm trying different DAWs. Like, you see how that sound I got out of Ableton with the guitars and the banjo and that type of sound? I probably wouldn't have gotten that out of Studio One. Just the instruments are different, the way the clips are set up are different, the way you do things is different. So you don't really get like the same effect in a different DAW. That's why if you saw the email I sent out to the email list today, I basically said, why should you use different DAWs? And I explained, I treat them like different instruments. So it's almost like me playing a different instrument. And no, you don't have to be like that, but it's cool to broaden your horizons and at least watch the live stream. So hit me up with comments in the comment section of wherever you're watching this, or come on live like VJ Beats is doing and get shout outs and get your questions answered, and then just enjoy. You know, I was a podcaster for a long time, like 10 years ago. And this stuff starts out slow. So I'm just happy like VJ Beats is in there, and anybody who does come in. We don't have tons of people in the chat room right now, but this is the early stages of DAW Junkie. I see no signs of us slowing down. So it's fun to kind of get in early and be like the bass part of the group. And honestly, man, I've met some of my best friends through podcasting for so long, and then they're in the chat all the time, and then we have a meetup like for all the people around the country that want to meet up, and then I become friends with the people that I met through chat. It's really super. It was a super cool thing. Like really good friends. It's all about patience. Yes, VJ Beats. It is all about patience. And see, my problem is I like this stuff. You see how complicated this screen looks? I get off on it. I can't explain it. The more functions and features and blinky lights and buttons something has, the more I like it. So, yo, Don, thank you, sir. Yes, I will definitely keep it going. You know, when I was podcasting before, it was about computer repair. And then because I had a computer repair shop. I sold my shop, and I didn't want to talk about computers at all, ever. So the podcast kind of died. But this stuff, I don't see myself ever stopping. So, we should blow this up to the biggest thing ever. Thank you guys for being there early. In the early stages, it's fun. I'm actually having really a lot of fun. tell you though, there is a lot of stuff in Ableton I don't like. I like searching by sound. I think more than the instruments. And also something I do like a lot. See, I'm in the bass section. I like playing a lot of these bass synths up high. They always have real good plucky sounds. Let's record something. Damn, that was terrible. But let's see what the auto quantization did. Yeah, it did crap. Let's try it again. I like that part. I just bring this up to there. Maybe bring that up to here. All right. Cool. That's pretty cool. See, I would have never made that in Studio One. It just, the way things come together, it's different. So I really like that. I might use this in something. But let me bring this clip down there and this clip up here. No, this clip has got the hi-hat in it. I like the drive in that. I think it's fun. Don says, do you put all your dolls on the same computer? You know, that is a good question. I've battled with that for years and years. I'm like, should I have a separate doll, like 5 different laptops and a separate doll on each? But I kind of whittled everything down to a laptop and a desktop. And you guys are seeing my desktop. It's just like this pretty old i7 HP that uses a desktop. It's got an external hard drive. And there's many dolls on this computer. Not all of them. I have Bitwig, Ableton, Reason, MPC. Do I have Cubase? I don't think I have Cubase. I have Studio One. I have Machine. and Music Maker, and this one by Roland called Zen Beats, which looks pretty interesting. It's more like a mobile. You could get it on your phone, you could get it on an iPad, you could get it on a computer, and then it starts interfacing with some of the cool hardware that Roland has. Those are the main DAWs I have on this computer. I have pretty much all the DAWs. I have Cubase and Mixcraft and FL. I would like to do some stuff with FL. I think FL is a intriguing DAW because it doesn't seem on its surface very easy. So when I'm feeling like I need a bit of a challenge and the coffee's really kicking in and I want to dig into something, I'll probably do some videos on FL. But you guys hit me up in the comments or in the chat and let me know what DAWs you would like me to experiment with. I still think Reason is the most fun DAW to use. So I highly recommend downloading the Reason trial and just using the rack. Because it's just, I don't know what it is. There's something really fun and warm. Reason gives me a warm feeling about making music. It's the closest thing to using hardware on a computer that I've come across. And even though I wasn't a huge hardware user in the past, because I couldn't afford it, it still does something for me. So I have a soft spot in my head in Reason. I still think if I was stuck on a desert island and I could pick one DAW, I would pick Reason, because it just seems like it's the one that would give me the most fun as far as joy of creating if I had to pick one for the rest of my life. The others have great features and sound great and are professional, but Reason's just fun. So, all right, I'm going to end off the stream. We went for about an hour, close to it. And thank you guys for tuning in. If you're watching this on the recording, hit me up. I know you can't talk to me live, but hit me up if you have any questions or want to know anything or have suggestions for the future of DAW Junkie. If you haven't bought any of my courses, you want to support me, just go to DAW Junkie and, they're not even all on there. I'm creating a new membership area. Let me show you. You want to see it? Behind the scenes? I'll show you behind the scenes. I'm not going to show you my password, though. Okay, here we go. I got a screen up for Studio One training now. This is not, the public does not have access to this yet. But my membership area used to look so jumbled. Let me go to that. I'll show you what I mean. This used to be the full membership area. Give me 1 second. Members. Okay, let me just go to the membership area. Admin login. Yeah, this is the old membership area, and it just gets a little jumbled, and I was only limited to 10 courses in this area, and I'd have to create a little banner for each one, and it was kind of unwieldy. Basically, DAW Junkie outgrew this. So now every course has its own membership area, and it looks like this. So if you access a course now, it looks like the old membership area, but it just has this one course in it. It doesn't have all the courses like this, all the courses jammed into the membership area. So that's how I'm doing it now. I think it's a little more sane. Plus, people can see all the courses I offer and buy them. If you click not a member, it's not set up yet, but this should take you to the page that has the sales page for that course. So, yeah, see, they all go to the home page right now. So things are being built. It's tough. It's tough marketing and building all the stuff. Like, I do all the stuff. So that's why I like doing live streams. It gives me a break from doing the administrative stuff on the DAW Junkie site. I am not complaining. I freaking love what I'm doing now. It's freaking awesome. And I didn't just fall into it. Like I've been working for years to just get up to the point where I'm like, all right, screw everything else. I have enough tools in the toolbox right now to build what I want and do what I want. So it's been many years coming. So I'm very excited about DAW Junkie. But I do the ads. I do the website building. I use really cool software. If anybody's thinking about starting their own type of business or something like that, I'm using Kartra, it's got pretty much everything you need. It sends all the emails. It's got my emails. It's got the checkouts. It's got all the web page design. It's got the membership areas, videos, help desks. Everything you're seeing Doll Junkie doing on the website side is all done in Kartra. So I'm super happy with that. I'm glad that Kartra exists. Don says, do you put all your dolls? Okay, I answered that question. Ooh, good one, VJ Beats says, have you tried Waveform 12? I probably have. Thing about Waveform is it's simplistic in its look, and one could call it ugly. And that's one of the reasons why I like Reason. An ugly doll doesn't do much for me. It could be great, but if there's no aesthetic about how the doll looks, to me, not that Waveform isn't aesthetic, but if it doesn't look aesthetic to me or strike me in the right way, I don't want to use it. It doesn't make me want to create music. See, it's very analytical. It does a good job of showing things, but does it inspire me? No. So the developers might hear that and go, Steve, you're an idiot. Why your doll shouldn't look pretty enough to make you want to make music? Well, I want mine to be like that. I want mine to do that. So I have tried it. And I think it's got a lot of cool things. I like the way you can move events around and edit events in it, if I remember correctly. This thing, I don't even know what it is, how you connect them all together. Connect all the pieces together. It seems awesome, though, and it's a good deal. And they are coming out with some cool VSTs, these guys. So, no, I haven't opened it up in a while. Have you tried Waveform 12, VJ? Ooh, it does look like it has a pretty cool sequencer. I mean, it definitely has some stuff going for it. But back when it was called Traction, it was pretty ugly, and there was a lot of sliders like this that controlled everything. And I don't know. I just didn't get into it as much as some of the other dolls because they weren't as pretty. It wasn't as pretty. I think a company should make a doll and try to make it as pretty as possible. Like, one thing about Logic Pro, especially when you go into like Best Buy and pop open a MacBook Pro and it's got demo songs on it for Logic Pro, it's pretty looking. It's all like all the color coding is done really nice. Like this. It just looks pleasing. See how pleasing that looks? Remember Logic Pro? I have Logic Pro 8 on a computer in the back here. I can't remember how that looks. Dude, Logic Pro 8 came with this giant box. This thing, it probably weighs 25 pounds. And it just has like manuals of all this cool stuff. Like, I miss this. Don't know if you could read that. Logic Studio Instruments and Effects. That's a giant book talking about the VSTs that it comes with. And I don't think it was actually a very pretty doll. Let me see some screenshots. Yeah, it's not the prettiest. It's a lot of data they chuck on the screen. And I don't think it was the most intuitive. But it looks fun to play with. Another thing I've been playing with is Machine. I finally got a Machine Mark III. We'll do some videos on that. I've been playing with my Machine Mark I. This guy. I just wanted to see how it held up in today's world of music making. And so I have one of these, and I pulled out the old software, and I tried to install the old software on a computer, and I just can't activate it. So I can only use it as a demo for 30 minutes before it just stops working. And so in the 30 minutes that I do use it, I just wanted to see if I could still make something that's modern with this old school kit. And You can. It's really fun. Like I'll just sit on the couch sometimes with an old Vista, Windows Vista laptop with machine 1 point whatever installed on it, and I have 30 minutes to play it before it turns off. And all you had to do is restart the program for it to start up again. But the Native Instruments Service Center does not work with Windows Vista, or it doesn't work with that software anymore. So you have to get machine 2.0, which this hardware also, it still does work with it. But I just wanted to do an experiment and see if how much fun it would be to use old school machine on old school software. And I'm pleasantly surprised. I mean, that stuff is still so powerful. And it's only like, 10 years old or so? Maybe a little more? 12 years old? It still holds up, man. This stuff sounds great, and it's fun to play with. It's not as ironed out as the new machine software, but it's still fun. So I think I'm going to be doing, as I ramp up, more like legacy, vintage gear. I can't believe I'm calling Native Instruments machine vintage, but it actually is now almost. Some vintage gear videos of old school hardware and controllers with old laptops, and then you could literally go to a pawn shop, get Machine Mark 1, that thing, and a Windows laptop for $30 and have a full studio, a beat-making machine that's just as powerful as a lot of the stuff now, I think. A lot of the all-in-one stuff now. Machine Plus, the hardware inside Machine Plus, which it's a standalone device, probably is about as powerful as a Windows Vista machine back 10 years ago. So there's all this catching up things need to do with each other. Oh, by the way, I'm also going to be exploring the metaverse. We might be doing some streams from the metaverse. I'm just getting into that. I hate to say it, but I think it's going to be the next big thing, and it would be cool to get in on that early. Yes, VJ says Logic looks beautiful. It is a pretty doll. It's a pretty doll. He also says, I'm tempted, as far as waveform, I'm tempted, and the new one looks cool. Yes, my advice to you, VJ, get it, try it, and play with it. Do that with all the dolls. It can only help you. It cannot hurt you. And you never know what you're going to create with any doll. That's why today I used Magic's Music Maker and Ableton and just came up with stuff. So that's it for the live stream today. Have fun, everyone. Make music. Hopefully you can tune in next time, and I'll see you when I see you.